Hey guys, it's me, LC of the Imitated, Never Duplicated. Back again with another message for you. I hope everyone is having a great self-care Sunday. I'm not too sure what the weather looks like right now, but the sun is shining brightly, okay? I hope everyone is having a great morning, okay? Again, it's me, LC of the Imitated, Never Duplicated. So, yesterday I kept hearing the song with Nas and Genuine, You Owe Me. Basically, the lyrics say, "Shorty, say what's your price?" So, somebody thought that they could buy you, right? And then when they realized that you're not that type of person, they realize that you don't care about material possessions. You care more about the character of a person. You care more about their spiritual aspects. You care more about who they are as a person, as an individual. So that kind of threw them off, right? So then when y'all stop dealing with each other, because obviously y'all have nothing in common, y'all not really on the same wavelength, they realized that when you left, your protection left, right? So then they went to some, I ain't even gonna say what came to my mind, but rinky dink came to my mind, okay? I don't even use that word, but they went to some rinky dink practitioner, okay? The practitioner told them, they told them they wanted to buy your energy, but they told them that's not how it works. So then they wanted to become your handler. They thought that they could tame you. They thought they could handle you. Hey, sisters. Good morning. So, yes, get them nails done, honey. So then, right, when they realized that they couldn't buy you, they couldn't handle you, see, so they didn't know how to deal with it. So once y'all were no longer in contact, what they didn't realize that once you left, your protection left also. So now they were out here, I heard, butt-ass naked. That's crazy. So they were out here without protection. So now they tried to buy your protection. So they went to the they went to the practitioner trying to buy your protection. When the practitioner informed them that, hey, they're protected by the Most High, by the Divine, by God, by the angels. Shout out to Archangel Michael. Yes. So they realized that they can't buy you. They can't buy your protection. They can't buy your energy. That's not how that works. So now they're all messed up. They don't know what to do. And then the song, Her, Could Have Been. So now they sitting there. If you know the lyrics to Could Have Been, it says, we should have been more than friends. Like they going through it, basically. And they don't know how to deal with the situation because they're feeling like without your energy, they're lost, they're stuck, they're stagnant. And they're like, okay, they're going to try to come back, basically, because they need your energy. Without your energy, they ain't got shit. They fucked up in the game, okay? Without your energy, they're just sitting there lost. They're somewhere they don't want to be. And I said my prayer before I started. So definitely say your prayers today, guys. And as I started getting the cards out, the first card out was Star. They realized that you are the star energy. They fucked that up. They lost you. No, they stuck and stagnant. They had a stalemate because they don't know which way to go. They don't know who to choose, who not to choose, because wherever they are, yeah, they don't, you're standing your ground. So what are they going to do against your energy? Their energy is not what it's supposed to be. They fucked up. Now they trying to sneak around, find a way back in your energy, because you don't want that. You already saw them for who they were. You already picked up on their characteristics. You already seen that they're not the type of person that you want in your energy. They're not the type of person that you want in your life. So they don't have no other choice but to try to sneak back. They're watching you celebrate. They're watching you glow up. They're watching you from afar, trying to find a way back into your energy. They're watching you with your soul tribe, realizing that it's over between y'all. Like, they don't have a way to come back in. You're in your Queen of Cups energy. You're in your Empress energy. You're nurturing, you're loving. See, now you're a Queen of Swords to them now. But they don't understand that because they fumbled. You're getting what's owed to you. You're getting what's fair to you. You're getting your just due. Now, see, if they had treated you like they had some goddamn sense in the first place, you know, maybe they could have been on the ride with you. But they missed out on it. Because they wanted to act like a goddamn devil. Okay? They wanted to control you. They wanted to dominate you. They wanted to tell you how your life was going to go. That's not how that works. The divine said that's not what you're going to do with my child. So now somebody else is trying to come in and offer you a cup of love, okay? Somebody else is trying to come in because they see that you are focused. They see that you're a dreamer. They see that you're going places. They are also watching your level up from afar. Now, they may not have come towards you yet with this cup of love, but they are watching you. You have a secret admirer, honey. They got their eye on you, and even if they haven't said anything, this could be family or friends as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be about love, but for some of you, it is definitely about love, okay? And for some of us, it's family and lovers, okay? Because the devil, what is it? The wolf in sheep's clothing. They tried to pretend that they was all for you. Whole time, they really wasn't. Ten of Cups. Your Ten of Cups is here, okay? Justice is being served at this time. You're going to be happy. You're going to have fulfillment. You're going to have joy. As I stated yesterday, yesterday was the start of the new astrological new year. Mind you, we are still in the post-shadow energy for Mercury retrograde. So the device is going to still be acting up. 12-10, as I say that. People's energy is still going to be off until April 9th. Expect the unexpected, okay? Because people out here stuck. They don't know what to do. They don't know which way to go. They don't know which way to turn. They still playing games. They still with the foolishness and the fuckery, okay? And mind you, ever since I lit my sage, it has not gone out. I don't know if y'all can see that smoke, but yeah. But you're on a mission, and you're going to have victory. Six of Wands energy. You're going to achieve exactly what you're setting out to achieve. Spirit said baby steps. So take one step at a time. Even if you do one thing every day towards your goal, then do that. It's not going to be like, prime example, I ordered a 1,000-piece puzzle, okay? I started my puzzle. The puzzle came, what, end of January? It's now March. I have maybe 1/3 of this puzzle put together. Don't judge my life, okay? So the goal was to finish the puzzle within a month. It has been 3 months. I have not finished this puzzle. Don't judge me, okay? It's going to get there. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen, okay? You're the magician. It's time for you to manifest destiny. Manifest what you want in this life. Manifest everything that you need. And I heard you already have what you need. So manifest what it is that you want in this life. Judgment has been called on this situation because the bottom line is this person was never meant to be in your life. They were a lesson. They were someone that you were supposed to meet on this journey. Yes. They were someone who's supposed to teach you something. Yes. You were supposed to learn and move on. They were not supposed to be a permanent fixture in your life. The problem is they're trying to force themselves to be a permanent fixture in your life. They're trying to force themselves to be your handler. You're not to be handled. You're not to be dominated. You are to be where God wants you to be. You are who God has called you to be. They don't understand that. I keep hearing warlock. So this person is working with lower entities. They're doing magic. They're doing, keep hearing voodoo, brujeria. Like, they're doing all types of shit that don't got nothing to do with you. Okay? And that's why they keep failing. That's why they're stuck and stagnant. That's why nothing in their life is going the way they wanted to. That's why nothing is moving. And they're a fool, but you're an even bigger one, because guess what? You're on a new start. You're on a new journey. You have unlimited potential. And they're in the Five of Pentacles. They're in despair. They are in dire straits, okay? They fucked up, okay? And they are really messed up. I heard man down. Man down. Two of Pentacles. They wanted you to feel juggled. They wanted you to feel like you don't know which way to turn. They wanted you to feel like you don't have a choice. They wanted you to feel like you were overwhelmed and overloaded, is what they wanted for you. But you have the Wheel of Fortune. In the upright, it came out. In the upright, mind you. So it is a turning point. You have good fortune coming your way. This is a good cycle for you. And they're in a tower, because notice how the tower is right here up over top of Justice. I'm going to pull it out, but you see how they were in a tower the whole time you were getting Justice. Justice on the bottom of the deck, heavy. Okay? Move with integrity. Move with truth. I got overwhelmed for a minute. Move with truth. Move with integrity. Move with the... you hear them sirens? Confirmation, okay? Confirmation. Move in temperance energy. Balance. Balance your chakras, balance your energy, cleanse your energy. You're a King of Wands. You're in King of Wands energy. You're creative, you're charismatic. You have authority over your own life. Be honest, be efficient. You are an inspiration to others, and that's how you need to move. That's how you need to move in this life, because the Ten of Pentacles is closer than you think it is. Okay? It is very close. It is very close. Material success, lasting wealth, generational wealth, foundation, secure foundation. They don't want you to know that it's closer than you think it is. And this person is going to try to come back again, because they ain't got shit to lose. There's a saying that someone who has nothing to lose will help you lose everything. But guess what? You have a Four of Wands coming if you don't already have it. That is a secure, happy, healthy, stable home, a family, happy, marriage, stability, peace, balance, harmony. You don't want them to help you lose that. That's not something you want to lose. That's not something that you need somebody to help you lose. And I keep hearing they keep sending stuff towards your home. So definitely cleanse your home. Queen of Wands came out. So now we not only have the Queen of Wands out here, but we have the King of Wands out here. If that's not a match, I don't know what is. So your King of Wands is on the way for his Queen of Wands. Like, again, if this is not in love for you, put it how it fits for you. Take it how it resonates. This may be a partnership in work. This is a partnership in love. Either way, it is a partnership that is meant for you to have. And this person is in Ten of Swords because they see your celebration. They see your glow up. They see all the things that they cannot get. I heard they are meant to watch. So all they can do is watch. Somebody's ancestor said they too cowardly to come towards you. So some of them ain't gonna come towards you. They just gonna keep asking about you through people you know, or spying on you through social media. If you post on social media, they just gonna keep looking and lurking because their energy is not right. You have a Two of Cups forming. This is going to be equal partnership, mutual attraction, compatibility, friendship, soul tribe. This is going to be lifelong. This is going to be everlasting. It was made for you, is what I heard. Okay, Spirit. Eight of Wands is coming in fast, okay? So, it is approaching fast. It's going to be good news. You're going to be uninhibited, and they're still in the 501's energy. You have people still fighting against you for this. For some reason, oh, you see how that card just spun around? These people think that they still have a chance to stop you, to stop this Two of Cups from forming, but they don't. They have no say in anything that is happening here. Okay? I don't know why they didn't get the memo, but I heard they ain't got no juice. So the movie Juice could be significant. That's with Tupac and Omar Epps. And Three of Pentacles. And in the movie Juice, if you remember, they were fighting with amongst themselves. So this group of people, or him and this practitioner, whoever they went to, they're fighting amongst themselves. Whoever they teamed up with, they're infighting. And their Three of Pentacles is non-existent, but yours. Oh, yours. You are about to be rewarded for your work. You're about to be recognized for your work. You're about to receive monetary rewards. And right when I said that, the Nine of Pentacles came out, but they're still holding on to your energy by any means or way they can. Some of them don't even have access to your energy. So they're trying to figure it out. They're wallowing in self-pity. But you have Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups is out here. You have Nine of Pentacles already. The Three of Pentacles came out. There's a lot of Pentacles and a lot of Cups. So you're going to have a lot of joy, okay? Hey, honey! So, yeah, they're wallowing in self-pity. They're wallowing in discontent. They're very disappointed with who they are with and where they are in their life at this current time. So keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on moving how you're moving. Remember that integrity isn't just a word. Integrity is who you are when nobody else is looking. Integrity is who you want to be. Ace of Pentacles, fresh start. You are in your fresh start at this current time if you're doing the work. If you're not doing the work, then you need to hold yourself accountable. You need to sit with yourself. Today is a great day to do that. It is the first day of the astrological new year. It's a great day to get started on a new journey. All the planets are currently in forward movement, so it's a great time to start something new. I keep telling you guys on my board when I post the channel messages that it only takes 21 days to start a new habit. Hey, Carrie-Ann! Yes, today is the day to start something new, and it's time for you to embark on that new journey. Whatever you've been thinking about doing, even if you don't have all the materials that you, God said you have everything that you need. So it ain't no even if you don't think. You have everything that you need. The divine says you have it, everything that you need. So whatever new thing that you want to embark on, start today. Like I said before, if you do one thing per day to start towards that new thing, you can be on your way. By the end of the year, you'll be living a whole different life that you didn't even think you would be living. So like I said before, if you have creative ideas and you're not ready to implement them, write them down in a little book or something. The Four of Pentacles was already out here. I don't even know how that dropped back out, but you know what? Oh, they said they miserable. You know what? Because they watching you from afar. I told you they stalking y'all from social media or wherever you post or whatever family, friend, mutual friends y'all got. Yes, they are upset because you walked away. You said you ain't got time for this. Once you saw their character, you said, you know what? I'm out. Deuces. So the song Chris Brown, Deuces, Kevin McCall could be significant. That reminds me of how Kevin McCall had went on social media early, was it in 2025, talking about how he blew through so much money. And that's what this person thought, that they could just blow through all their resources because they had you as a backup plan. Oops, you didn't. Return to sender. Page of Wands energy. You are in your Page of Wands energy. You're creative. You're adventurous. You have good news coming. It's time for you to stop holding back on the things that you think you can't do. it's time for you to get in the mindset of, I can do this. I got this. I know I can. I am here. I am ready. I am willing. I am able. Open your heart up, okay? It's time to let people in. You just use your clarity and discernment. And if you don't have clarity and discernment, tap in with your spirit guides, your angels, and your ancestors. They are there for you. You are never alone. Even when you think you're alone, you're never alone. Take it from me. Trust and believe. Follow your intuition. You have that voice that comes to you sometimes. You know that voice when you about to do some shit that you ain't supposed to be doing, and you get an inkling like, I shouldn't even do this, and then you do it any goddamn way. Yeah, that voice. It's like in the commercials. No, not the commercials. The cartoons where you had like the devil on one shoulder, the angel on the other shoulder. But we gonna ignore the devil, okay? Because that shit don't matter. You're gonna listen to the angel, right? When they tell you what you're supposed to do. The Eight of Pentacles. You're already working hard. Now it's time for you to work smarter, not harder. You're going to use the energy that you have now, and you're going to take that forward momentum, and you're going to keep going. Knight of Pentacles came out, so we're going to be responsible. We're going to be trustworthy. That integrity word keep creeping back up, okay? Somebody ancestor said integrity. Yes, they want you to move with integrity, because everything, like I told you, that Ten of Pentacles, that Ten of Cups is closer than you think it is. That Four of Wands is closer than you think it is. See, you're sitting in a place because this person wanted you to feel like you were juggling. Where that Two of Pentacles go? Like, you know how you see a magician and he's juggling all these different balls, and then he dropped one, and then he stopped for a minute because he's not really sure if he should keep juggling or try to find the ball that rolled. Yes, so they wanted you to think that you had all these balls in the air, that you had to keep juggling all these balls. No, that ain't even what we about to do. You're gonna sit back. You're gonna introspect. Like Four of Swords energy. It didn't come out up right as I called it. I can't make this shit up. Four of Swords energy. You're gonna sit back. You're gonna introspect. You're gonna go within. You're gonna be in hermit mode for a little bit. Even if you just be in hermit mode until, I would say, give it to the end of every season, okay? You're going to go in hermit mode. You're going to think about your next steps. You're going to formulate a plan. You're going to strategize. Even if I said before, you take one step per day towards your ultimate goal. You're going to have a big picture. Hell, if you need to get a whiteboard, get you a whiteboard. Put it in your room. They got small ones on Amazon. Like, maybe like the 8x10 size, because I got one at my desk at work. Okay, they have an 8x10. You're gonna put you two different columns, things that you can do day to day, and your big picture goal. Okay, your big picture goal, you're gonna write down what you want to incorporate into your day to day. You're gonna also put, you know, maybe what your end goal is. Like if you own a business, you want a $50,000 month. Now put that on the one side. That's your big picture goal. On the other side, you're gonna put the maybe 10-20 steps how you can reach that goal, you know, per day. If you set up how many orders per day, if you reach out to how many, you know, people you want to come in contact with, if you want to do pop-up shops, if you want to do advertisement, how you can go about doing that, if you want to do a marketing strategy on all the socials. You know, not TikTok, Snapchat is making a comeback. I never was on Snapchat. Shit, maybe I need to get on Snapchat, sell some of my books on there, you know. Shit, let's all join Snapchat, god damn it. Listen. But it's different ways that you can achieve your goal. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know how all of a sudden I done started coming down with a cold since yesterday. But it is what it is. And this stage is still going. So, you know what? I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you a joke, but I ain't never going to tell you a lie. That's the one thing about me. I don't do no lying. And right as I said that, Two of Wands and Queen of Pentacles came out. So listen. Success. Accomplishment. Originality, okay? Queen of Pentacles. You already in the energy. You see how she's sitting on her throne? You see how she's looking at her pentacle? She got some ideas going. She's good at business. She's creative. She's generating prosperity. Now, I say that to say, while you're doing all this, you still have to be a good person, okay? The characteristics is what got us here in the first place. When we came on here, I told you that I heard the song Nas and Genuine, You Owe Me, okay? They thought that they could buy you. They thought that they could buy your energy. Then when that didn't work, they wanted to be your handler. When that didn't work, they realized that they couldn't handle you. They couldn't dominate you. They wanted to buy your protection. When that didn't work, they realized that God is your handler. God is your protection. The angels are your protection. The spirit guides are your protection. They don't have a chance in this fight. They don't have a dog in this fight, okay? So now they stuck and they watching you. And like the spirit guide said, they are meant to watch you. It's nothing they can do. But you're going to have somebody in your life that's going to try and come back. They're going to try it because guess what? Like I told you, I heard warlock. They think they are bigger than the program. They're not. It's up to you to understand that they are not bigger than the program. It's up to you to stay on your right and righteous path. It's up to you to follow the integrity that you have in you. Use your clarity and your discernment. It's up to you, okay? The bottom of the deck is the world. This cycle is over, okay? It's in the upright. It's over. It's done. So what are you going to do? Ace of Swords. Truth. It's time for you to tell your truth. Use your throat chakra, okay? Tell the motherfucker get the stepping, okay? The show Martin comes to mind. When you always tell fans, call it BDB, it's like, get the stepping. Okay, it's time for you to tell this person to get the stepping, okay? You don't got to be nice about it. However you feel like you want to tell them, ludicrous, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. That just came in my mind. Listen, somebody spirit guys. It's too funny. Listen, they said, ain't no nice. Tell that bitch move. Get out the way. Listen. And as I picked up this deck, the bottom of the deck, somebody's still trying to do beauty spells, ugly spells. That shit backfired. They said they out here looking like Methuselah. They looking old as fuck in the face. You know what? They said they're younger than you and they look old as fuck. You know what? I can't with these people. You know what? Spirit, I did not come here for this. And somebody else is still sitting there crying. I told y'all the song Her could have been. You know what? Yeah, they feeling like a whole lot of shit could have been. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You fumbled the bag, bitch. That's your problem. And illusionist came out. Trying to be a fucking illusionist. A Cancer could be significant. Do your energy work, okay? Because game over. Second card, game over. Victory. The finish line is there. If you look in the back, you see the sun out there. The truth is going to be revealed one way or the other, okay? Let me let you know. Because the God we serve, my God is a mighty God, okay? All that trickery, all that foolishness, he ain't standing for it. Somebody is trying to use emotional manipulation. They trying to use scarcity tactics. They want you to feel like you are in lack, that you don't have what you need, but you have everything that you need. A Taurus could be significant. I heard low vibing. A Libra could be significant. Also low vibing. They want you to be in gluttony. They want you to be in overeating, over drinking, smoking too much, being lazy. They want you to be in that energy where you feel like you can't move, like you can't do what you need to do. The devil is a liar, okay? We rebuke that energy. Send it right back to sender. Return to sender the way you see fit, Father God. We not in none of that energy. And they can go to hell, okay? That's where they can go. Right with it. I heard what's up with it. So somebody's gonna come towards you talking about some what's up with it. Tell them God. That's what's up with it. Spell work. What I say? But you have source. You have God. You have the divine. They better let them know. The T.I. song, let them know. That's my jam, okay? Listen, I gotta listen to that song at least once a day because that is my jam. But yes, definitely let them know that you stand with God, okay? Your integrity is not for sale. It is not to be bought. It's not to be played with. They don't know nothing about that. I heard they lost in the sauce. Somebody ancestor said a duck getting plucked. Listen. Oh my God. I don't know. I can't with y'all. I can't. This card wanted to come out so bad. Somebody's on drugs, okay? Somebody is self-medicating. They are trying to numb themselves because they never thought that they would be on the outside looking in. They never thought they would be on the sideline. They never thought that you would surpass them. This card to flip over. They thought you was going to be in fear once they left. Once you left them. They thought you were going to be sitting down crying. Boo-hoo. But they didn't realize that you had adaptability, that you could transform. They didn't realize that they were trying to be a player, but they didn't realize that you could adjust, that you were a chameleon in this thing, okay? That's what they didn't realize. They didn't count on that. They just wanted to be a runner, a track star. Now I hear that song. She's a runner. She's a track star. Oh, shit. They thought you was going to be somewhere boo-hoo crying. That's what I see somebody just sitting down crying, like real tears. They fucked up. Oh. They sidewalk gang, lust, promiscuous. They out here selling it. They out here selling it. They selling bits. They mad because they told people that you was selling it, but they selling it. A Capricorn could be significant. They're projecting their nastiness onto you. Yes, they out here selling. They doing strange things for a little piece of change, and they told people that it was you. Yes, laughing uncontrollably, yes. I can't stop laughing at that. Oh my gosh. Not you was out here selling parts. They have cords and attachments, toxic entities. Ooh, ew. Definitely, if y'all have not done a cord cutting, do one today. Release these entities, energies, whatever it is. Release them back to the wild, okay? Ooh, what is this? Access has been denied, okay? They no longer have access to you, to your energy, to your protection. And they are realizing this. So that brought it back full circle to the beginning. Okay. The bottom line is they thought they had your unconditional love. They never knew what unconditional love was until they lost you. Okay. They thought that they could control you. Excuse me, you guys. I need to find me a tissue. My nose is starting to run uncontrollably. Lord. They mad. They mad. They mad. They ain't want me to say it. All of a sudden, my nose started running like that. That's insane. They mad. They mad. They tried to buy you. And when that didn't work, What I had said. Yes, I love Snippy too. Yes, and so at the end of the day, it's crazy. This little coven is going down because you have optimism, you have hope, you have a wish and a promise that God has bestowed in your life. There's nothing they can do about it. They can't stop it. But you have to do the work to get there. You have to do the work to reach that promise, that pinnacle. The world. Somebody's low vibrational parents could be involved. They demonic. They doing diabolical shit. They try to keep you in bondage. They want to keep you attached to them. And you got somebody out here trying to impersonate you. Fraud alert! Fraud alert! They tried to cloak themselves in your energy. Oh, baby. It's like Coca-Cola. You can't beat the real thing. Silly rabbit. The tricks are for kids. What did they think this was? Even if you could get it a little bit of the essence and try to wrap yourself up in it, it only gonna last for so long. Because, baby, the real you gonna come out. Keep healing, keep mending, keep recovering. You're in recovery right now. Keep healing, keep mending, keep doing the work. Shadow work is significant. A Scorpio could be significant. Somebody is sick, like down bad, real bad sick. Okay, infectious disease of some sort. Spirit is telling me to give you guys some love shadow work cards because some of your heart is not open. It's not open enough. It needs to be opened up a little bit more. So let's do a couple of these, and then I'm gonna do an oracle, and then I'm gonna close this out. But if you take nothing else from what I said today, you're on the right path. You're on the right track. You just need to move with integrity. You need to move with truth. You need to keep going. Do not stop. Do not slow down. You have everything it is that you need to succeed, to get where you're supposed to be. Oh, that flew out there. So the first one out is Shining Sign. It says, trust in the universe's plan and follow your heart. And look at all those lights and look like fireworks that he's looking at. The universe is showing you things. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you. Definitely the angel numbers. You could be seeing 12, 12, 12, 144, 14, 14, 11, 11. Legacies, rebirth, honor history's remains to restore and breathe life into forgotten tales. So you can't move forward until you look at your past, look at your history. Once you see where you went wrong or where you feel like you could have done things differently, now you can move differently. Now you went through what you went through for a reason. Learn from that reason. You take the lesson from that and you just do things a little differently. Even if you feel like you would have done anything differently when you were in that predicament, you're moving forward to a new path. There are greater things in store now. You have greater access to things that you may not have before. If you were previously on your spiritual journey, you're on your spiritual journey now. What have you learned since you've been on this spiritual journey? Use those things that you learn, incorporate them into your day-to-day life. Spirituality is a journey. It is a process. It is not a linear thing. There is no finish line. You're going to learn new things as you proceed on this journey. I learn new things every day. I learn new things about myself. I learn new things about the people around me. I learn new things about the people that I used to be in contact with that I no longer am in contact with. You open your eyes up and you see people with a whole new understanding. It's like me, I wear glasses. So it's like I'm looking out the window. I can't see past a certain point. But if I put my glasses on, I can see all the way yonder, okay? So it's like you're looking at the same people, but you're looking at them with a new set of eyes. You see the traits in them that you didn't see before because you were blinded. You were blinded by who you thought they were. Now that you're in your new journey, you see them through the eyes of being Christ-like, or if you, I don't know if you're, I'm Christian, so I use God and Christianity as a means. But if you serve another religion, whatever religion, so I know some people are Muslim. So like, how would Allah see these people? So you see these people through that measure. Okay, like prime example, I had a fake friend that I thought was a lifelong friend. We've been friends for over 20 years. I see this person. I always thought, oh, they so sweet. Oh, they so nice. Whole time, this is my thinking of this person. But in reality, this person wasn't sweet or nice. They were doing things because it was beneficial to them on the back end. So they like, oh, if I do this for you, well, I know you're going to do this for me. It was always a quid pro quo for them. It was never they were doing something out of the kindness of their heart. And as I began to see that and began to realize that's not the type of person I really want around me on a day-to-day basis. I want somebody around me who's going to move with integrity, who's going to think about me and say, oh, well, I got this for you because I thought about you. Not, oh, I got this for you because I thought about you, and I know next time when you're out somewhere, you're going to bring me something back. What we doing here? This like a tit for tat situation? Like, nobody want that. You want somebody who's genuine, who actually cares for you, who is in it with you. Like, if you're in the trenches, they're going to be there because they want to be there, because they care about you as a person, because they like you as an individual. Not because, oh, I know once we get out this thing, oh, you gonna have $100 million and you gonna gift me with a quarter of it, and yeah, I'm gonna need that. What? So you're only around because it's beneficial for you, not because you care about my safety, you care about my well-being, you care about me as an individual, you care about me because I'm me, or because I care about you because it's you. I treat people how I want to be treated, and so I expect the people around me to do the same. So as you're moving along this journey, that's what it is that you need to do. I always close my readings out with love, peace, and light, because I want you to move with love, peace, and light. But also understand that people have a dual nature. We have a duality. There are two sides to us. We have a dark side. Sometimes you're going to need to reach into that dark side because people are going to fuck around and they're going to need to find out. You're going to have to tell them about themselves. It's just what it is. Like, he said, poker face. Beware of hidden intentions and underlying motives. Sometimes you're going to have to call these motherfuckers out. It's just going to be what it's going to be. Yes, I curse. Yes, my mouth is terrible, okay? I'm a straight shooter. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for you. I'm going to tell you what it is. Now, I might try to tell you in a nice way. I might tell you in a professional manner that you can go fuck yourself. There is a nice way to say that. Excuse me. You have me messed up at this point in time, okay? You need to go back to the drawing board and start again. Sometimes that's what it's going to be. Yes, the blinders come off. You see people for who they really are. Yeah, you really do. When you stop looking at them for who you pretended them to be. Because sometimes we pretend people to be something because they pretended to be something else. Did y'all catch that? So portend is Portend. Okay, people portend to be one way because they pretended, Pretend, to be something that they weren't. Okay, catch it. Okay, clock it. Okay, because people will pretend one way and then pretend another way. Okay, and so this one says truths unveiling. Confront issues with honesty, revealing secrets to light the way forward. And you see the heart is upside down, but it's behind a brick wall. So the last, I want to say 4 years, I felt like Omarion. What do you say? There's an icebox where my heart used to be. Okay, 44. 44 could be significant. 444. So listen, it's time to unveil your heart. It's time to throw it out, okay? It's time to let it go. Whatever happened in the past, that's going to be the past, okay? We going to move past it. We going to heal that thing. And we unlock the gate. Explore the unknown and walk new paths together. It's a gate here and there's a path outside the gate. We gonna unlock the gate, okay? And we gonna get on this pathway. We gonna get on this journey, okay? We got to get out of there. You can't keep yourself locked behind the gate. You can't keep your heart locked up in a brick wall. Because that's not what God wants for you. That's not what he wants for you. He wants you to be able to live joyously, frolicking. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to be smiling. He wants you to live your life, okay? These people wanted to stop that. These people wanted you to be all caught up, boohoo crying somewhere because they boohoo crying because they miserable as fuck. Listen, nah, we're not doing that. Nah, we're not doing that. We don't got time for that, first of all. We don't got time for that. We got shit to do. We got things to accomplish. Other people need your spark. Other people need your light. Other people need you, okay? And it ain't even people you know. That's the crazy part. You think it's people around you that you know, that you come in contact with. It ain't them. Somebody expressed the guy say, we don't give a fuck about them. You know what? That's neither here nor there. Listen, we not right about them. They can come, they can go. Who gives a rat's ass? We don't care. We don't need them people. Now, if you love them, okay, cool, great, kudos. But it's the people that you don't know. They need you. People that you haven't yet met on your path that you are supposed to come in contact with because they're down and out. Because they're on a journey and they are not on the right path yet. But once they come in contact with you, they're going to get where they're supposed to be. Shout out to the Cherished Healer. I had briefly discovered tarot before I came in contact with her. But once I ran across her authenticity is what intrigued me. Her take no shit approach is what made me like, oh, okay, like I can get into this. Because growing up, you was told that, oh, tarot is evil. Oh, this is evil. That's evil. But once I went through a dark night of the soul a couple of times, honey, but for the grace of God, there go I. Now, that's a testimony for another day, okay? But listen, once I started listening and started learning and started doing my own research and started, looking at things, and I was like, okay, I can deal with this. And then when I started listening to her more and more and learning the message and learning the lessons, and I realized that, yeah, this is where I need to be. This is what I need to hear. This is what I need to do. And so I began to grow and I began to learn and I began to do my own research still, because nobody can take away your knowledge. Nobody can take your knowledge, what you learn, what's in your mind. People cannot take that from you. Understand that. It don't matter. They could try to take your money. They could try to take your person. But check it. If they really your person, guess what? Can't nobody come between that. But they can never take what's in your mind. They can never take your knowledge. And people doing all types of psychic, spiritual warfare. They trying to stop your downloads. They trying to attack you every which way but loose. But guess what? God is going to make sure that you get the message that you need to get. He's going to make sure that you come in contact with the people that you need to come in contact with, because he has a plan for you. He has a hope for you. All these cards done flew out here. You know what? Whatever that card on the floor is going to be down there. I ain't about to be doing chair yoga. But listen, God knows what he wants for you. God knows exactly who you are supposed to be. And he started you on your journey for a reason. And guess what? It's time for you to listen. It's time for you to get there. It's time for you to stop pussyfooting around. It's time for you to take heed to what he is telling you. Because he's already told you, you have everything that you need. He's given you everything that you need. And if you feel like you don't have enough, once you start being grateful for what you already have, more will be added unto you. That's how that works. You feel me? That's how that works. Because what does he look like giving you more, and you're not grateful for what you've already been blessed with? How that work? How that work? You ungrateful for the things you already got, and you still asking for more shit. How do that work? Somebody asked us, said bumbleclot. You know what? I can't with y'all. I can't. Y'all play too much. No. So the oracle cards I got out, I'm using Wednesday tarot deck. If you watch Wednesday on Netflix, I love that show. The first card is Stony Indecision, Stoners. She looks like Medusa if you get into it. If you don't know the story of Medusa, it's really fascinating. You should definitely read up on it. But yeah. The Mundane, the Town of Jericho, Obsession, Marilyn Thornhill. Somebody is obsessed with you. Somebody is obsessed with your energy. They cannot have it. They cannot possess it. And they are very obsessed. A Mother's Touch, Morticia Adams. So we're going to get into these. We're going to break these down a little bit. But understand from the beginning of the message, I told you that somebody said that you owe them because they wanted to buy you when they couldn't. They wanted to handle you when they realized they couldn't. They want to possess you when they realized that they couldn't. Then they realized that your protection could not be bought. Your protection is yours and yours alone. Their protection comes from the divine, comes from source. They don't understand that. They don't register that. They obsess now because how do you have that protection? How do you get that protection? They're in their south node. They're in their lower vibration. They're still reaching from, because I don't know, like I said, it came out before, their rinky-dink practitioner that they done went to, not trying to tell them the full truth because she still want to get paid. He, she, whoever. Listen, just because they don't want to be truthful and honest with you, for the ones that's lurking in the back, what God gave, you can't take. And that's a fact. The first card is Stony Indecision. The Stoners. The Stoners are Nevermore Academy's group of gorgons whose snakes for hair can petrify curious onlookers. I told you they was watching you and they was stalking you from social media and whatnot. Or if they don't have social media, or if you don't have social media, or you don't post on social media, they asking people that y'all have mutual friends with. So now they petrified because you blew up and you went past them. You done moved on and they don't have no way to get in between what you got going on with the divine. It says you may feel petrified with fear or indecision about a looming issue. Instead of reflecting on the choice at hand, you rather bury your head and avoid the matter entirely. The sooner you face the situation, the sooner you can loosen up. Face the situation head on. You're not going to turn to stone like if you was looking at Medusa. It's time for you to face the situation. Deal with it. and one baby step at a time. If you pretend it's not there, it's only going to get bigger. It's only going to seem insurmountable because you didn't break it down piece by piece and deal with the situation. It's going to feel like a mountain instead of a molehill because you didn't want to deal with it. These cards are not in no type of order, so bear with me. I'm looking for the next one. Well, you know what? Mother's Touch. Let's just do that one next. Morticia Adams. It says, for Wednesday, her macabre mother casts a tall, dark shadow over her time at Nevermore Academy. But Morticia Adams is a source of fierce feminine love and affection for her whole family. Whether your instincts are maternal or infernal, this card is calling you to identify the warm and guiding energy in your life and to channel it productively. Are you being asked to counsel others in their times of need, or is there a motherly role model you can look toward for help in your own life? So it says identify the warm and guiding energy in your life and channel it productively. Open your heart up. Let the love in, okay? Let love win, okay? It's not time to be cold-hearted in a dark room plotting domination over the world. Pinky in the brain. It's not time for that, okay? The world's already a shit show. Obsession. Marilyn Thornhill is next. It says, the lost daughter of the Gates family and Joseph Crackstone's heir, Normie Marilyn Thornhill is driven by her unyielding hatred for outcasts. Hatred for outcasts. Listen, it says, are you developing an unhealthy fixation on something in your life? Strong desires and ambitions are completely natural, but when your thoughts turn obsessive, they can become harmful. Whatever seeds you water are the ones that will grow strongest. So plant your garden carefully. Strong desires and ambitions are completely natural. That means that you need to put those ambitions and desires into something productive, okay? It says when your thoughts turn obsessive, they become harmful. When you feel like you're obsessing over something, you need to take a step back. You need to let it go for a little while. Do something else that you enjoy when you feel like you're obsessing over something. And come back to whatever the situation is when you have a clear mind. Because obsessing over something isn't going to change what's happening with it. It's just going to make you, drive you insane. It's going to make you crazy. Okay, the mundane is the last one. It says, the town of Jericho, founded by Joseph Crackstone. Jericho is an exceedingly normal small town not far from Nevermore Academy. While your keen senses may always be on the lookout for the unusual, there's nothing wrong with the ordinary parts of life. Average, everyday things might appear boring, but their presence helps make the oddities truly remarkable. So while a day may seem like any other day, at any point in time, anything can happen that can make that day extraordinary. So just like a random day, you know, you might feel like it is what it is. Oh, this day's so boring, blah, blah, blah. But if you're on the right path, if you're on the right timeline, if you're where you're supposed to be, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing at any given time, that regular mundane day can become an extraordinary day. If you're working on a project and you feel like you're not getting traction, or you feel like it's not being perceived the way you want it to be perceived, or you're doing the work and you feel like nothing is happening, you never know. At any given moment, something unusual or someone unusual can see your work, can pipe you up, can hype you up, can put you in a whole nother lane. Because I'm a writer, I like to read different things. And what is the lady's name? The lady who wrote How Stella Got Her Groove Back was saying, like, she didn't get discovered until she was in, like, close to her 50s or something. Like, Maya Angelou and a couple others were saying, like, they had been writing for a long time, and, like, nothing was happening, like nobody was reading their stuff, and then one day all of a sudden, like, they were on bestsellers list. Like, if you're doing something and you feel like it's not progressing the way you want it to progress, or if you're in a career and you feel like nothing is happening in your career and you feel like it's trivial and it's boring, do something different. If you love it, look at it from a different perspective. If you want to switch lanes, switch lanes. It's never too late. I didn't start writing until, I've been writing my entire life, but I didn't start publishing or putting my work out there until 3 years ago. 3 years isn't a long time, but to some people, 3 years is a very long time. To me, 3 years isn't a long time because I'm 44. 44 minus 3, that's a long 41 years. I was doing other shit. I used to work in retail. I used to do tutoring. I used to do so much other shit. I reinvented myself like a million times. Listen, it's never too late to do what you love. I love to write. I love to read. I love taking pictures. I love photography. I love art. I love fashion. At one point in my life, I was like, oh, I'm going to be a fashion designer. Oh, I'm going to be an interior designer. Mind you, I did everything in my house myself. Hence, me and my 1,000-piece puzzle, and why that motherfucker still ain't finished. Listen. But don't take my example. Do your own thing, okay? You can use my example, but put your own twist on it. Put your own stamp on it. Do whatever it is that you feel is best for you. You know what's good for you. You know how things work the way you want them to work. In your mind, you have a picture. In your mind's eye, you have something that, like, oh, I can do it this way, or I can start this and I can do this. Write those things down, because in the blink of an eye, we forget things. Sometimes I walk into a room for something and forget why the hell I walked in there. Listen, that's my business. But sometimes life be like that. And then you go get distracted and you start something else. And you be like, well, what was I doing? So even if you don't have a book or a journal that you like to write in, you have a phone. Everybody's got iPhones. You have a notes section in your iPhone. Write the note. I travel sometimes, and I don't always have my book on my iPad. So I take a note in my phone, and I come back to that note. By me being a writer, I work on, like, multiple projects at once. So even if I might put out, like, one book at a time, I got, like, 4 or 5 other books I'm already working on. But nobody knows that because I keep it to my chest. I'm very secretive and selective of who I share certain things with, because everybody's not rooting for you, okay? Let's be clear about that. They smile in your face and they tell you, oh, you're doing so great, blah, blah, blah. But behind your back, it's a whole nother motherfucking story, okay? We all been there. We all know people like that. Let's not pretend we don't. And right when I said that, mystery. And on the back, what is it? She's writing, somebody's editing something. You can see the teal. Teal could be significant. White and black could be significant. Somebody's wearing white and black right now. She's on a swing. She's outside. She's swinging on the swing. She got on a dress like she a Southern Belle. That remind me of Cherish and her little Southern Belle lady accent. So I don't know if you out here with your flower dress on today. Get you some outside weather. Get you some Mother Nature. Go touch some grass. Patience. Wait. So these things are in a petri dish. So white and green could be significant. Green is definitely heart chakra activation. So definitely wear you some green. Oh, yay! So definitely, if you haven't already, go outside, touch some grass. You see these leaves up in here. There's different leaves. And green is in here again. So definitely heart chakra activation. This one says guidance. You're receiving guidance. God is giving you guidance. When you go to him in prayer, ask for what you want, ask for what you need. Be very specific, because he's going to give you exactly what you're asking for. Now, when you get the answer, sometimes y'all pretend like it's not the answer. Just because it's not what you wanted to hear, it's still the motherfucking answer, okay? So do what he told you to do, so you can get where you want to get. Because y'all be asking God for stuff, he dropped that shit right in y'all lap, and then y'all pretend like, well, that ain't what I asked for. Oh, it's what you asked for. It just didn't come in the package you were expecting it to come in. Just like when some people be like, oh, I want a good man. I was watching a skit this morning. I don't know why I was still up at 4:30 in the morning. That's neither here nor there. But the lady, it was a comedy skit. And the guy cheated on her like 5 or 6 times, she said. So she threw his ass outside. She locked the door, and her balcony was still open. And she started praying to God. She was like, God, I asked you to send me a good man. Mind you, the same nigga dropped on her balcony again. So she said, God, that's not what I asked you for. She said, I asked you for a good man, God. So she put the nigga out again. So she prayed. She's like, God, I asked you to send me a good man. Same nigga. Back on her balcony again. She said, God, what is going on? She was like, I asked you for a good man. Something, something. She was like, nah, this ain't it. So him and her started arguing again. He said, because he telling you, I am the nigga for you. Something, something. Like, basically, whole time, you're asking for something, but you haven't changed. You asking for a good man, but you're still the same fucked up individual. So he's meeting you where you're at. If you want something better, you have to become better, right? So if you want top tier shit, you got to become a top tier person, right? Like, you can't just be asking for shit thinking that you're going to get. It's like somebody saying they want Louis Vuitton and they want Dior and they want Givenchy, and you working at Aldi's and you making minimum wage. Make it make sense. Not saying that you can't have those things doing that, but you're going to have a side hustle. You're going to have to get your money up. Like, what is happening? Like, you got your priorities messed up. Like, you got to work your way up to those things. You might want to start off small and then, get it together. Frequencies is in the back, like the little frequency line. So definitely listen to some frequencies. I don't know if you guys know, I wrote a book called How to Heal Heartbreak When You're Spiritual. Heartbreak doesn't necessarily mean a love. Sometimes family and friends can disappoint you and break your heart. So I wrote that booklet. It's a little guidebook. It's like 66 pages long. There are frequencies in there for each chakra. There are also frequencies in there for you to, balance yourself. And it also tells you when you can notice when your chakras are out of alignment. It also is a guidebook for you, basically, if you're new to healing or the healing journey. It gives you steps on how to, go about getting on that right path. Also, I did put little tidbits in there about myself, how I became, on this journey, and the different things that I used to do or used to go through, and, how you can work through them. So, again, guidance is important. But I said all that to say, God is giving you what you need. He has given you what you need. And you must be grateful for what you currently have while manifesting more. Again, keyword there is grateful. An attitude of gratitude is everything. The attitude of gratitude is going to get you where you need to go. So Be It is the next card. The World is in the back. I think that's a dove. Looks like a dove bird. We got some flowers down here. Oh, the Slinkies. If anybody remembers in the 80s, the Slinkies used to be popular. You see them on the bottom right here. They were colorful. You used to hold them in your hand and do the, Anywho, the dandelion is also there. So that is outside. You see the clouds in the sky. So definitely go outside. Nature is definitely important. Alone time was the next card out. It looked like they played lottery. So that could be significant for somebody. The numbers in the movie The Lottery could also be significant. He'd be like, Mike Evans said 15, 34, 45, 47. I forgot the other numbers. But if you play lottery, you might want to play them numbers. There's a pink flower here, so that could be significant. He is meditating on a hill or a mountain, it looks like. He's sitting on grass nonetheless, so definitely touch some grass, hug a tree, open the window. I have my windows open, and the sirens are going by again, so confirmation. Get your ass outside. Okay, go outside, touch some grass, hug a tree, smell the fresh air. Okay, and as I split the deck, it says doing and seeing. And there's a dog there. So if you have a dog, go walk your dog. There's another flower. They're out in the middle of the forest. You see the trees. The sun is shining down. And there's some type of bus. This looks like one of those 70s little buses. Remind me of a little Scooby-Doo van. So Scooby-Doo could be significant. Somebody could be watching Scooby-Doo. Or that might be somebody's favorite cartoon. Or it was when they were a child. All I hear is Ruh-roh. So somebody in trouble. Oh shit. You know what? I'm not playing with y'all today. Nope. That's it for me. I'm not playing with y'all. That's what I got for you guys. I hope this was able to help you in some way, form, or fashion. Let's see. I'm gonna give y'all one spirit animal, and then I'm gonna go. Let's see. Oh, what are these? I thought they were all okay. You know what? Let's go. One spirit animal, Father God. Let's give us one. Oh, okay, the Phoenix. Ha, yes. Love that. It rises up from ashes. Rise from the ashes. Transformation and regeneration. Yes, yes, yes. The Phoenix, number 25 is significance. Remember that number this week, number 25. The Phoenix, rise from the ashes, transformation and regeneration. The symbolism of the Phoenix is imbued with meanings of rebirth, transformation, and regeneration. Delving into the concept, rise from the ashes. In the context of the Phoenix can be approached in various ways. Rebirth from the ashes. The Phoenix is known for its unique life cycle, which includes the process of dying and being reborn from its own ashes. This symbolizes the ability to overcome adversity, to transform difficulties into opportunities, and to emerge stronger and wiser from every experience. When we receive the message of the Phoenix, we are invited to see life's challenges as opportunities for growth and change, and to embrace the process of rebirth and transformation as an integral part of our journey. Transformation. Excuse me. The Phoenix also represents inner transformation and the process of personal growth. When we rise from our ashes, we transform into an improved version of ourselves, freeing ourselves from old patterns of thought and behavior that limit us and opening ourselves to new possibilities and potentials. This allows us to evolve and progress along our path of personal and spiritual development. The Phoenix also symbolizes the regeneration and renewal of vital energy. After the process of rebirth, we feel regenerated and revitalized, ready to take on new challenges and explore new horizons. This enables us to approach life with renewed enthusiasm and determination, facing challenges with courage and confidence in our potential. In summary, when we receive the message of the Phoenix, we are invited to recognize and embrace the power of rebirth, transformation, and regeneration in our lives. It reminds us that we can overcome any adversity and emerge stronger and wiser from every experience. Did y'all catch that? You can emerge stronger and wiser from every experience. You can overcome any adversity. This allows us to embrace change as a natural part of our journey and to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. What's that word? Authentic. Be you. Be yourself. What you bring to the table is different from what somebody else is going to bring to the table. Where we feel free to grow and evolve towards our full potential. You got to feel free, okay? Unlock your heart. Wear the green. Touch some grass. Hug a tree. Get outside. Talk to God and Mother Nature. You got to be free, okay? You can't be living in the past, chained up to your old timeline, chained up to your old ex, chained up to, oh my God, woe is me, they did this to me. No, fuck that, fuck them, fuck him, fuck her. Let it go, okay? It's time to let it all go. We in a new year. We on some new energy. We in a new timeline. If you've been doing the work, yes, it's time to let it all go. We gonna rise up like the phoenix from ashes, okay? That's what I got for you guys. I hope this was able to help you. Love, peace, and light. Love you all. You're welcome. No problem. Bye.